So today we're going to replace the sensor inside the Jeep for the thermostat, but it's the gauge that needs replacing, and I couldn't find any other videos on YouTube about that. So here's how this works. Show them the first one. There's two sensors right here. Here's the first sensor, and that's a sensor that monitors the temperature of the water and sends it to your electronic, basically your brain box, your control module and everything. And you know, if your Jeep's running funky, that'll definitely affect that. That's the easy one to get to. But the hard one is way back in here. And we're gonna see. Anyways, this is the wire that plugs into it. And if I can show you, there's a little hole right in there. Is that your finger on it? Right there. And so that's the sensor. That's where the sensor goes. Here, you got that? Here, I'll show them all what this is.
From the oil cap to the back.
Yeah, so it's way in the back. So you got to disconnect this a green wire back here to be able to get to it, and then this hose too. And this is the sensor, and I'm thinking this comes out of here. This is what was in the block right here, and you can tell that's a thermocouple right there. And then there's a little notch, and this was at some point in time attached to it. And this is what plugs into that wire right there. Our Jeep was reading no temperature on it. So we replaced that radiator, and now we'll be able to monitor the temperature. Anyways, if the gauge on your Jeep's not working, this is a 4-cylinder, 4.0, straight 6. The temperature gauge you want is at the very back of the engine, and that is going to the dashboard. Thanks.
Again, to get there, oil cap, back.
We had to put it on a wobble because you can't get straight down onto it. It's kind of a pain. Nick's got to climb way up onto the engine. This is really a lifted Jeep, but still. So there you go. We'll let you know how it turns out. So in order to change that temperature probe, you need a 14 millimeter, and we used a deep well. So remember, 14 millimeter deep well, put it on the end of a wobble because you can't go straight down into it, and the old one will come out and the new one comes in, and we changed it out, ran the Jeep for about 20 minutes, temperature gauge went up, and it's working really good. So good luck if you got to change one. It's not that hard to do. Thanks.